Now, from the area's leader in live local news, this is WYLN News, the area's #1 source of live local news and information in Luzerne, Schuylkill, Carbon, and Columbia counties. WYLN News starts now.
Good evening, and thank you for joining us on WYLN News. I'm Paula Degnan. Federal authorities reporting that 26-year-old Sean Christie from McAdoo will be back in our area Friday. Christie will be making an appearance at the federal courthouse in Scranton Friday morning to answer for charges against him. Christie led authorities on a 3-month manhunt after allegedly threatening President Trump and other officials. One car took out a utility pole this morning in Butler Township. This photo of the crash is courtesy of WYLN viewer Jennifer Sanchez. The crash happened on Foothills Drive. Valley Regional Fire were on the scene this morning, along with Butler Township Police and PPL. No word yet on what caused the crash or if there were any injuries this morning in Butler Township. Prosecutors in Luzerne County have dropped charges against 3 murder suspects in a move to have them extradited back to West Virginia. 4 people were captured in a hotel room at Mohegan Sun Pocono in April, wanted in connection with the murder of 67-year-old Timothy Paul of Morgantown, West Virginia. Charges were dropped in Luzerne County against 33-year-old Elizabeth Ann Chen, 35-year-old Elizabeth Hartley, and 26-year-old Glenn Weaver. The 3 will be taken back to West Virginia, where they'll face trial for all offenses. 42-year-old Mariah Weaver, who is also a defendant in the case, is still facing charges in Luzerne County. She was not charged in connection with the murder and is scheduled to stand trial in January on drug trafficking charges. All 4 are currently being held in the Luzerne County Prison. Police in Shenandoah still on the lookout for a man who allegedly robbed a M&T bank on Main Street early Monday morning. The man was caught on security surveillance, last seen wearing a yellow baseball cap and dark shirt. He's described as being a white male, about 5 feet 10 inches tall. State Police and West Mahanoy Township Police are also assisting in the search for the bank robber. If anyone has any information on the identity of the suspect, they're asked to call Schuylkill County Communications Center at 570-462-1991. All calls remain confidential. Eric Trump, President Donald Trump's second son, hit the campaign trail this morning in Northeast Pennsylvania for 8th Congressional Republican candidate John Schren. Trump started early at the Wallenpaupack Sports Shop, where he talked to several dozen Schren supporters, telling them that if the army of Trump goes out to vote, we will win this thing. Schren is battling Democratic Representative Matt Cartwright in the 8th Congressional District, which got new boundaries during the recent congressional redistricting process. He wrapped up his visit with a stop at the Lackawanna County Republican headquarters. And tomorrow, the Vice President of the United States visits our area in support of Republican congressional candidate John Schren. Vice President Mike Pence will be speaking at a campaign rally at the main hangar of the Wyoming Valley Airport shortly after 11 a.m. The event is free, but space is limited. Tickets can be obtained at eventbrite.com, but that does not guarantee you a seat. Doors will open Wednesday morning at 9:30 and close at 11. The rally is expected to wrap up around 12:30. Parking is available in the airport lot, and overflow parking will be available in nearby locations. A forum is scheduled in Pottsville so that voters will have a better understanding of their 9th congressional district candidates. The 9th congressional district consists of Carbon, Columbia, Lebanon, Montour, Schuylkill, and parts of Luzerne, Berks, and Northumberland counties. The forum is set for Thursday, October 25th, 7 o'clock at the DAH Lingle Middle School Auditorium on Laurel Boulevard in Pottsville. Now, the event is free to the public, but attendees are encouraged to register by contacting the Schuylkill County Chamber of Commerce or online at schuylkillchamber.org. And we do have a traffic advisory in effect. It's for an interstate ramp in Butler Township. The ramp from Interstate 80 East to northbound 81 will be closed Wednesday evening from 7 p.m. till 6 a.m. on Thursday morning. Travelers will be following a short detour along eastbound I-80 to exit 262, then I-80 westbound to northbound. Paving will be taking place along a newly replaced bridge, and of course, that's pending the weather. Coming up on WYLN News, it is brush fire season, plus the odds of winning the Mega Millions are 1 in 303 million. Powerball, 1 in 292 million. So consider this: you have a better chance of becoming an astronaut or a saint. But first, let's take a look at our 7-day forecast. Showers overnight with the low of 36, then 40s right through the beginning part of next week. We'll be right back.
Election coming up. Let's check out the candidates. John Trin, businessman born and raised in northeastern Pennsylvania. Oh. Matt Cartwright, liberal trial lawyer, lives in D.C. Oh. Cartwright voted with Pelosi 96%. 4 sanctuary cities? And he wants government-run health care, ending Medicare as we know it. John Trin will protect Medicare, cut taxes, and secure our border. Looks like I'll be voting for John Trin this year.
I'm John Trin, and I approve this message.
Whether you suffer a sports injury or have a chronic orthopedic issue, Coordinated Health has everything you need from start to finish. Our team of highly trained specialists work together with just one goal in mind: to get you back to your life.
You got a disc herniation. We got this.
For orthopedics at the next level, Coordinated Health has you covered.
We got this. We got this.
We got this.
We got this.
Coordinated Health. We got this.
You've seen university advertising. A student like me pitching you the same old ideas. But I'm not gonna do that.
Instead, I'm gonna tell you what you can do with a Penn State degree. You can help anyone. Go anywhere. Create! And with 20 campuses to choose from, you'll always feel at home.
Look, Penn State is amazing, but your best years are just beginning. Come find out for yourself.
Believe it or not, we are in fall brush fire season. We spoke with a fire forester about some precautions that we all should take this fall to make sure that brush fires do not spread. Also, our Gary Perna got an up-close and personal look at a tool that firefighters are using to help detect fires, and it's one that's been around for a while.
Jake Nowitzki is a fire forester with the Pennsylvania State Department of Conservation and Natural Resources. He said, "We are in the midst of fall fire season, but you would never know it."
This is kind of our second time coming around this year for a fire season. So we've been getting a lot of rain lately, but now as soon as these leaves start falling, temperatures start dropping, these higher winds pick up and take all the leaves off, that sun's going to be able to hit that forest floor more direct and dry the surface fuels out, and that will carry your brush fires.
Nowitzki said even with the wet weather we've been having, we could still see some fires pop up.
Just because it's raining now, and like last week, and we're starting to get snow flurries just this past weekend, doesn't mean that we're going to get a dry spell. It only takes a couple of days for everything to dry out. If you have the high winds and it's the sun shining, a little cloud cover, and no leaves on the trees, everything's going to be dried out a lot quicker.
As always, be careful if you are doing any type of burning outside this fall.
If you're going to be burning your debris out in your yard like leaves and brush, just make sure it's not along structures, your sheds, anything like that, or your home. Keep it away from anything else that's going to burn. Don't put it like right along the wood line so that fire could jump into the woods and carry through the forest floor. and use a burn barrel. Make sure that burn barrel is up to date. If you need anything in regards to what your burn barrel should look like, all that will be on our DCNR website, our homepage, and you'll be able to follow links through that to see exactly what a burn barrel should look like and what you need.
One tool that the firefighters still use are forest fire lookouts. They are the guys who sit up in these towers. And this tower here in Delano Township is brand new. Wildland firefighters still use it to see where fires are burning, sometimes in less populated areas.
So we got a brand new Bear's Head Fire Tower here in Schuylkill County, right outside of Delano. We have that manned. We just got it up in July. We usually have it manned just mainly in the springtime. Chuck Helms, he's our fire tower guy. He does an excellent job. They redid everything. It's a state-of-the-art fire tower. There's no wood, so it's all galvanized steel. It's all up to standards for these upcoming years. And
Charles Helm is a forest fire lookout. He said his job has not really changed over the last 20-plus years he's been with the district. But it's a job that is very important at times.
What I do is I sit up in the tower and look for smoke. If I see anything, I would call it out in and give the exact direction the smoke is at. And if another tower sees the same smoke, I could triangulate exactly where the fire is, and they could send equipment and resources out to put the fire out.
Helm said on high fire days he watches over the area, and he is usually the first person to see a fire pop up throughout the area.
Well, it does have to deal with the area, whether it is a non-populated or populated. Also, smoke, if it's a wildfire, tends to have a little color to it. Sometimes it's white, but then sometimes, it'll turn like an amber tint to it, and it would keep growing, and it will accelerate and grow steady.
This past year, the state spent just over $4 million in replacing 16 fire towers throughout the Commonwealth, many that were originally built somewhere between the 1920s and 1950s. Locally, Bear's Head and Mock Chunk Fire Tower were rebuilt here in Schuylkill County. In Delano Township, for WYLN News, I'm Gary Perna.
Thanks, Gary. Here's one to write on the calendar. National Prescription Drug Take-Back Day takes place this Saturday, and the goal? To dispose of 10 million pounds of unused medications. The Drug Take-Back Day was launched back in 2010 and now has around 6,000 sites nationwide, operated by the Drug Enforcement Administration. Last year, more than 9.9 million pounds of pills were collected. Collection sites will be available at participating law enforcement agencies this Saturday, October 27th, from 10 a.m. until 2. People can drop off any expired, unwanted, or unused prescription medications. The service is free, and you can find a nearby collection site by visiting DEATakeback.com. Governor Tom Wolf signed a bill today to expand prescription drug coverage for an additional 17,000 seniors. House Bill 270, now Act 87 of 2018, authorizes enhancements to the pharmaceutical assistance contract for the Elderly Needs Enhancement Tier program. The PaceNet program hasn't had an income eligibility increase over the past 15 years. The bill includes an increase in the income eligibility limits and the implementation of medication synchronization. The income increase limits allows an additional 14,000 older Pennsylvanians to receive prescription drug coverage through PaceNet and ensures that nearly 3,000 don't lose program enrollment due to increases in their income. A winning Powerball ticket worth $50,000 was sold this past weekend in Wilkes-Barre. It was sold at the Anthracite newsstand in Public Square. 7 other tickets worth $50,000 were also sold across the state, and one $100,000 Powerball ticket was sold in Lancaster County. Numbers in this past Saturday's drawing: 16, 54, 57, 62, 69. The Powerball, 23. No one matched all the numbers, so Wednesday's jackpot is an estimated $620 million. Did you buy your Mega Million ticket yet? If you're feeling lucky, the $1.6 billion jackpot is still up for grabs as its drawing closes for tonight. This will be the largest lottery prize in U.S. history when someone finally hits it, coming with a cash option of $904 million. The odds of winning are just over 300 million. The Mega Millions drawing takes place at 10 tonight. Good luck to anyone who's playing. Make that 11 o'clock this evening. And again, good luck to anyone who's playing. Coming up on Alden's News Choice, see something, say something on Trooper Tuesday. Plus, we're not done with those troopers just yet. They're also having a coat drive we'll tell you about. But first, speaking of the lottery, let's take a look at today's winning midday lottery numbers. Good luck if you played. Stay with us.
I'm Dan Muser, and I approve this message.
Why is liberal Denny Wolf running this dishonest ad? Because Pelosi told him to.
I say to the candidates, do whatever you have to do. Just win, baby.
Wolf also joined Pelosi in supporting dangerous sanctuary cities and against building the wall. And Denny Wolf was a lobbyist who represented cruel puppy mills and a deadbeat who defaulted on tens of thousands of dollars of loans. Voting for dishonest Denny Wolf is like voting for Nancy Pelosi.
It's okay that everybody ignores me when I drive. It's fine, because I get a safe driving bonus check every 6 months I'm accident-free. Because I don't use my cell phone when I'm driving, even though my family does and leaves me all alone. Here's something else. I don't share it with Mom. Right, Mom? I have a brand new putter you don't even know about. It's awesome.
Safe driving bonus checks only from Allstate. Switching to Allstate is worth it.
Visit your local Allstate agent, the McNeilis Agency in Hazleton at 1092 North Church Street, or in Hometown in the Hometown Village Square.
This autumn, you can fall into savings at All-American Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Get fabulous fall savings during the Jeep Adventure Days. Returning lessees can lease a new Jeep Grand Cherokee Limited for just $299 a month. Or lease a new Jeep Cherokee Latitude Plus 4x4 for just $189. And get 0% financing on select models. Whatever adventure you enjoy, we can get you there in a Jeep at All-American Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Or online at allamericanjeep.net.
On Wyln, it's Tuesday, which means it's Trooper Talk Tuesday. Trooper Anthony Petrowski is here from Pennsylvania State Police Hazleton. Today, we're talking about something that sometimes we don't want to get involved in. Maybe we're afraid to say something, but it's reporting a crime. And if you see something, the old saying is, see something, say something, and that's truly important because that helps our police and our state police officers do their job. So, Trooper Petrowski, how important is it to have somebody, dial 911, have somebody call the state troopers back if there is something going on? They're seeing something. Maybe it's a drug deal going down. Maybe it's maybe some type of domestic, something going on where it's important to have the eyewitness account.
It's extremely important. One thing, there's a lot of police officers, state troopers out there, but we can't be everywhere all the time. Mm-hmm. So the citizens out there, their eyes help us. Mm-hmm. So if they see something, it's very important they say something, and that's a philosophy that the Pennsylvania State Police really believes in. Let us know. Call 911. Give a license plate. Give a description. Mm-hmm. Report it, because it may be a crime that is against somebody they have no idea, mm-hmm. or it may be a physical crime to where somebody actually can't dial 911 that needs help. Mm-hmm. So it's important to help each other, look out for each other.
I know we've had conversations and people are like, you know what, I don't want to get involved. I don't want the person to come back after me. I'm just scared for my safety. How do we get over that And what are some precautions they could take?
Well, it goes back to put yourself in their shoes. Would you want somebody to get involved to help you? And that's really the mentality that we need. And on top of that, if you want to report a crime and you don't want to get involved, we don't hang up on you if you don't give us your name. If it's something going on, we take anonymous calls. 911 takes anonymous calls.
Right.
The state police, our dispatchers take anonymous calls. We would rather get the information to us so we could dispatch troopers to be able to help somebody, and we're not so much concerned about the caller's name. If they want to provide it, great. If not, we're still going to do our job and look into the incident that was called in.
I always think of, and there was an example given of an older lady living in a house. She was, afraid, but she saw things going on, and she would call the police. She went, nothing to know about. She was behind the curtains, just peeking through. But sometimes what we see, we may not think right away, oh, it's a problem. But when we see kind of a repetitive things that keep happening in the same neighborhood, maybe the same time, it's something that we should be aware of.
Absolutely. And you know what? Your neighborhood is your neighborhood. You know your street, your block, you know your neighbors around you. You know what looks right, you know what doesn't. We patrol through the areas, but that doesn't mean we know everything that goes on. So if it doesn't look right, it probably isn't. Give us a call. If you're unsure of something, maybe talk to a neighbor, talk to a friend. Hey, this is going on. Do you think it's something? Do you think I should call? You know what I mean? Worst case scenario, you call us, we look into it, turns out to be nothing. That's not a bad day for us.
Right. Again, it's important for everyone to know, see something, say something. So wherever you're at, you see something that's not right, that you think, man, this really doesn't belong there. This car is out of place. These people haven't been in my neighborhood before. These are some things that you wanna call 911, call the police department, and be like, listen, there's something odd, something's not right here. Have somebody come out and look at it.
Absolutely, it never hurts. We may be helping somebody out that couldn't call or that needed help and just didn't know what to do.
All right. So again, see something, say something. Don't be afraid to report a crime. Remember, you could do it anonymously. They'll take the information down, and hopefully that person can get help, or somebody who's committing a crime will get put behind bars, and hopefully won't be back to do it again. Thanks for joining us here on Trooper Talk Tuesday, Inside Community and You. We'll see you next time here on WYLN.
Express Care. Walk in and you walk into the region's most trusted health network.
All Care Home Care, providing quality in home care since 1986. Call and see how their team of licensed physical therapists, skilled nurses, speech, and occupational therapists can provide you with exceptional service in the comfort of your own home. They also offer dietitian, home health aide, and medical social worker services. You have a choice in your health care. For safe, friendly, qualified care, call All Care Home Care today and let their team begin taking care of you and your loved ones.
Chur's Auto Sales has been serving the area with quality vehicles since 1954. Chur's Auto Sales is known as your friendly dealer and now in their 4th generation, and voted the best used car dealer by the readers of Standard Speaker Choice Awards. John Chur would like to thank everyone that voted for his business. When you need a quality pre-owned vehicle, choose from a large selection at Chur's 570-454-7229.
At Grand Central, our family has been supplying your family with quality brand name furniture, mattresses, and appliances for over 3 generations. Whether you choose from our excellent selection of Lazy Boy, Catnapper, or England furniture, or from our fantastic selection of Sealy and Stearns & Foster mattresses, we guarantee total comfort in every room of your home.
With expert advice, everyday low prices, plus interest-free financing for up to 60 months.
From our family to your family.
Grand Central in Hazleton, everything to make your house a home.
This weekend, Rush Township will host a trunk or treat event for all the friendly ghosts and scary monsters in Rush Township. The free Halloween celebration is for the whole family and is sponsored by Rush Township supervisors. It will be held at the Hometown Farmers Market parking lot on Saturday from 1 until 4. The event includes a costume contest, food, games, a trunk decoration contest, and of course, lots and lots of candy. Also, the police department in Rush Township will be hosting its inaugural 5K run walk on Saturday, and that starts at noon. Pennsylvania State Police Troop In Station will be launching a coat drive to help people in the community stay warm throughout the winter months. The coat drive campaign begins on Monday and runs through Friday, November 16th. Residents can drop off new or gently used coats in drop boxes at the police stations that are listed on your screen right now. State Police will also be collecting newly purchased blankets, hats, and gloves to help families stay warm. The items collected will then be distributed to local charities throughout Troop In jurisdiction. And just so you know, that drive is already underway. This Friday is the last regular season game of the week for the Wyln sports crew, and we'll be back in Hazleton as the Cougars take on the Comets from Crestwood. The game will be coming to your TV screens 7 o'clock, and you can join Marty Burns and Joe DeMelfi for all the action. Again, join us for this week's Wyln game of the week. The Cougars are taking on the Comets for a pink-out game in Hazleton. Stay with us. A look at today's weather is next here on Wyln News.
S.J. Kowalski is your Mitsubishi Diamond contractor. They can install a Mitsubishi electric Mr. Slim ductless heating and cooling system. Mr. Slim systems are designed to make any living space in your home inviting. You can have a different temperature control for every room in your home. The money-saving technology can save you 25 to 50% on your heating bill. For Mitsubishi, Renai, and trained comfort specialists, call S.J. Kowalski at 570-455-2600.
Fast, consistent internet speeds, TV your way, and reliable phone service. All from the one provider who also lives here. Service Electric Cablevision. Connect with us.
Physical Therapy and Balance Centers. It's spelled different because we are different. Physical is unlike any therapy center you've been to before. If you're tired of living in pain, if you want to move better, overcome an injury or balance disorder, or you just want to improve your strength and conditioning, our highly skilled team of medical experts will help you get back to living the life you enjoy. New mentality, new body, new life. Get physical.
Blaze Alexander Family Dealerships is very proud to become a part of the Hazleton area. Come see us in Hazel Township or visit us online at blazehazleton.com. There's Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Buick, GMC, and Cadillac, and Mazda. Plus, a huge inventory of the finest quality pre-owned vehicles available, all with the Blaze Alexander lowest price guarantee. We have a long-held reputation for low prices, great selection, and top-notch service. Blaze Alexander Family Dealerships, now in Hazleton. We're taking the deals the other guys won't.
watching Wilkes-Barre's Choice for news, weather, and live local sports. WYLN, we're your local network.